From Leeds to the Sydney Cricket Ground, he kicks off. And Centenary, upwards of 30 test matches, brings it back for Australia to play the ball back and away for Cameron Smith to go to the right and pick up Brent Kite. And Kite will play the ball back on his own 20-metre line. They go towards the Bill O'Reilly stand side of the ground, and Michael Crocker is tackled, and it was a thumping tackle that drove him down from Centenary Sar, the number 3 on that far side, guarding that side with Nightingale, who's on debut over there. In fact, he only debuted at the top level 12 months ago this weekend. As Centenary goes charging again. He's 15 metres short of halfway, the end of the count, and it goes to Thurston, who kicks, and it goes straight down to Sam Perrott, and Perrott has tackled middle ground on his own 30-metre line. So Perrott from the Sydney Roosters plays it back to Brent Webb, who loses it. There looked to be a double knock-on, but the referee plays advantage Australia.
No, you're right, Ray. Seen 2 knock-ons and a poor start there. They did well. They forced Jonathan Thurston to kick from his own half. They got the football on the full, and Paul Gallen has forced a mistake by knocking the ball out of the carry from Brent Webb, one of the players across from the English Super League.
And Peter, for the Australian fans, I can tell you that Mark Gasnier is playing on the left-hand side of the field and Justin Hodges in his more preferred right centre position. So that's how the 2 Australian centres will line up. Hodges to the right, Gasnier to the left.
Greg Bird is with the ball, and they've gone towards the Hodges side of the ground. Ball being played 25 metres away from the line now. And another wonderful opportunity here for Australia down at the Paddington end. And it's Sivanasiva who plays the ball. They go back to Gallen, then to Thurston. The ball is with Slater. He floats it out, but it's gone too high. Over the outstretched fingers of Inglis playing left wing.
It's very hard sometimes when you get good field position early in the game. You want to put on one of the plays you've practiced, and you're not quite ready for it. You'd rather just get a few tackles up and a few hard runs, and suddenly you slip into one of your set plays and zoom, ball goes out over the sideline. That's a relief for the Kiwis.
So Slater to Inglis reminds me that viewers in Victoria through GTV are with us live tonight, as you will be for the Origin matches and the Grand Final this year. So welcome to our southern audiences live tonight through GTV. Here's Folongo, who's brought down just outside the Kiwi 20-metre line. Australia over the years have won something like 80% of matches played, test matches and World Cup. That's Williams, Sonny Bill. All played there inside his own 40-metre line. Now for their captain, for the 7th time, Roy Asatasi, captain of South Sydney. A win still in the nostrils from the weekend. Now Kalis goes up, and he's tackled on the halfway line, Nathan. And a penalty for a high shot goes to New Zealand.
Yeah, I think you find Paul Gallen, man on screen now. Field have gone too high, bounces up. Asatasi, the skipper for New Zealand, not impressed. And then Australia had a great chance. Now New Zealand, they're first with Simon Mannering. Good player, this young man. Keep an eye on him, the 12.
20-metre line. Played by Mannering. Oh, did he knock on Isaac Luke? No, he fumbled it and caught it before it hit the ground. So the debutant plays it 10 metres away from the line. And it goes back to the number 10 for the Kiwis, and that is Nathan Kalis. 34 test matches tonight. Played back again for Luke and goes over to Lulawai. Then it's with Webb, and Webb is tackled 12 metres away from the line. 9 tries in 16 test matches for Webb. Now Lulawai again for Kalis, and Kalis is tackled. Centre ground in front of the Randwick uprights on tackle 5. Isaac Luke gives it away. It's gone out to Lance Hohaya. The ball is higher, and it's pulled down by Israel Folau. 2 tries in Wellington in October, and pulling it down, youngest test player ever in Australian history. So play comes out to the 30-metre line, and it's a grinding performance by Justin Hodges. The penalty goes to the Australians.
There wasn't a great set of 6 in attack there from New Zealand, and a poor ending. That's Isaac Luke doing some miraculous work not to knock on. But the kick was too far out, it was uncontested. Folau is superb in the air, as indicated there. And then a penalty given away halfway through the count. That's Michael Crocker take it 30 out, first tackle.
On the 30-metre line, New Zealand's end of the ground. And here is Brent Kite with the ball now. 20 metres in from touch on the eastern side of the ground. Cameron Smith with Petro Sivanasiva. Thurston, and he got the ball away for Hoffman. Hoffman will play it, 12 out, right in the middle of the ground. Cameron Smith throws a dummy, then gets it back to Sivanasiva. There was a point from the New Zealanders for obstruction, but that is refused by the referee. So Australia again with Paul Gallen, a surge towards the uprights, and he's forced down 3 metres out on tackle number 5. Smith is looking around for Thurston. He finds him. Thurston chips over the top, and they try. Oh, hang on a moment. This is interesting. It's been batted back into the field of play by a leaping Australian flanker. It was Greg Inglis. He has flown outside the dead ball arena and raked it back into the waiting arms of another Australian.
Well, this is a reverse angle, and the chasers, as you can see, they're behind the kicker. It looks as though that he's going to knock this straight over the dead ball line. Oh, that is freakish.
Casnier is the try scorer.
Oh, and he's won the triple jump in setting it up.
Casnier is the try scorer. I can't see anything wrong with it. Inglis flies outside the line, but he leaves the in-goal area to do it. That's legal, and legal.
Well, the only way it would be illegal is if after it came off his chest it hit the New Zealand player, but it didn't. Green light about to be displayed, first points of the night.